Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are jumping straight into what could be, well, what is being called the future of software development.
We're talking about Google's new product, Antigravity.
Exactly, an agentic IDE. And the claim is, it's a huge one, that AI can write entire applications, completely autonomously.
That is the core promise, and it's a game changer if it works. The idea is that developers can finally shift to just high-level architectural work.
No more context switching.
That's the dream.
Right.
And our mission today is to dig into an early review of this thing and figure out, is this really the future or is it just some high-concept hype?
Okay, let's unpack that. We hear agentic IDE, but what is the agent actually doing here? This sounds like a lot more than your standard copilot.
Oh, it is. It's a fork of VS Code, but the agents are? There's specialized AIs that control the whole environment.
A whole thing.
The editor, the terminal, even the browser, all at the same time. And what's really fascinating is the orchestration. You can deploy fleets of these agents on a project.
Fleets of them, and manage them all from one dashboard.
Right.
Okay, but with that much autonomy, the first question that comes to my mind is trust. How do you, the developer, even know it didn't just break your entire code base?
And that's their big answer to that problem.
Yeah.
They built this really sophisticated verification layer. They're calling it the artifact system.
Okay.
It's all about building trust by, well, showing its homework. It gives you plans, task lists, and this is the key part, browser recordings of the agent doing the work.
So you can actually watch it execute.
You can even comment on its plan before it starts, almost like in Google Docs. It's a huge step for transparency.
And that capability seems to be real. The proof of concept we saw was just wild, a zero-shot generation.
Yeah, that was incredible. It created a playable Thumb Wars browser game.
From a single sentence. It planned, implemented, and tested it, and it just worked. First try.
It absolutely proves the technical potential is there. And another big positive, at least on paper, is the flexibility with models.
Right. It's not just locked into Google's ecosystem.
Exactly. It supports Gemini 3 Pro, Claude Sonnet 4.5, and even has an option for open-weight models, this GPT-OSS thing. So you avoid that model lock-in.
But, and this is a huge but, this is where the enthusiasm just hits a massive brick wall. We have to talk about the rate limit paradox.
Oh, this is the big one. Google promises generous rate limits for the preview.
But developers are reporting their quota is completely exhausted after just 20 minutes of intensive use.
And then you're locked out for 5 hours. Just think about the irony there. You have this ultra-fast, autonomous AI.
And the human is the one stuck waiting. It just makes the preview basically unusable for any serious work.
And it's not just the rate limits. The reliability right now is, let's just say it's a mess.
We're hearing about agents just rewriting entire code bases for no reason, or stalling out, looping infinitely.
All of that. But I think the most alarming friction point, the real showstopper, is the security advisory from Google itself.
Right. They explicitly advise against using it for any sensitive workloads.
Wait, think about that. They built a tool that is defined by its autonomy. They give these agents broad control by default.
And then tell you not to trust it with the very data it needs to be useful. That's the ultimate contradiction. It kills it for production use.
It really does. And on top of that, you can't even plan for the future. The pricing is completely unknown, and team tiers are just listed as coming soon.
So, synthesizing all this, what does it actually mean for you, the listener? I think the takeaway is clear.
Yeah, Antigravity proves that sophisticated agentic development is absolutely possible. The technology is real.
That zero-shot planning, the artifact system, that's a genuine technical leap.
For sure. But the current reality of the preview is that it's just crippled by instability, those absurd rate limits, and the major security warnings. The vision is there, but the tool isn't.
Not yet, anyway.
Which leaves us with a pretty provocative thought to mull over. As these tools evolve, we have to consider this trade-off. Will the increased speed of an autonomous AI ever fully compensate for the inherent security risks and, that lack of fine-grained developer control?
That's the question you have to think about as this technology matures.